Governor Abbott, yesterday I'm in the community and I'm talking about Social Security. You think that shit is pretty when you care about your people and you care about what you stand for. That is not pretty to laugh when you with these kids and these white grown-ups and these black grown-ups and they care about they self. That shit ain't pretty, man. That shit ain't funny when you breadcrumb with racism. When you breadcrumb, that ain't funny, man. You know, a man gonna laugh because he care about his city more than anything in any other life. He care about his kids and the rest of the kids, and he know racism going on. That ain't funny. And I'm gonna tell the civil rights on you, Governor Abbott. That is not funny. That you sit up there and support racism over there. You're no different from them. You know different from these communities, and you sit up there with these kids and these grown-ups while they think about themselves and these people, parents, and I go in church, they say, who they using? Well, you are racist? Well, all God children are, and you breadcrumbing? No, you giving me that taking advantage of a disability. That's racism intent. And I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Nobody don't want to do business with racism, state government, and the black people doing it the same, acting like the white man, right? And you laughing about it. There's nothing to laugh about. Well, your community, think about yourself, and your society, think about yourself. I ain't really trying to stay in this mess. And people got their own thing. We do our own thing, God say. And I'm not going to sit up there and let you smile. And God said, I'm not going to let you smile and laugh. Where racism intent, where you back your community up and you support them. That's the thing, Governor Abbott. You rather listen to your community, but when it comes to disability, you listen to them over God, children, and disability. You take their side. And this is going on. You take their side. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't give a care. I don't get a single damn thing from a woman here. They got a racial agenda, right? But a nigga want a person to open up where you eat and you and your community constantly eat and take. God said that's enough. Governor Abbott, you ain't on our side. You on the racist side. You on the business side. You on their side. You take their side. But God say, oh, OGP, we up there laughing and say, oh, he going against the government. God say, let whatever happens, happen. But we know the truth out of black way racism, and people care about their kids more and everything. And we see the frustration in them. Then you gonna give me everything you spent on that school with your racism. You gonna give me everything back. Governor Abbott talk, but when it comes to his society and he sit with kids, these kids don't know about racism when they grow up. They don't know how these black people want to control things. But you the hypocrite. They say they using me. How they gonna use me? And when they still standing wrong. The church in the city, how you use me? How can you use me, God say? But you smile with your politics. How can they use me? And you the stupid one that's still taking the community side. Right? How can they use me? And Governor Abbott want to smile. And OGO going to go ahead with that bullshit. The fact still remains that they racist and they liars. And Governor Abbott care about his community, his society. But he sit up there with kids and he's grown up act ass in the businesses. You don't feel the way I feel. And they know God say, you should know my world, Governor Abbott. You should know my world. But you don't. You don't. You should know how these people act with disability. The first time you have betrayed the trust of your ancestors, and I told you that, Governor Abbott, you have betrayed your ancestors. You and your senators and your legislators are unworthy of your title. The people that's in that grave right now, we don't care about what the community thinks about because they with you and they care about their kids. You have betrayed your communities. You have betrayed your ancestors. You have betrayed the senators before you. You have betrayed the president. You have betrayed Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. You have betrayed everybody before you. And they are turning over in their grave to see what you're doing for your community, for your businesses. They didn't give me time in 2019 to speak because too much fighting going on at the hotel in my apartment. They were trying to stop it. But you care about them more, right? God ain't finished with them. I will not bend down to your racism. I will not be stuck another minute in these racist ass business, the way they treat disability. I will not be stuck. The lady at Tum Tum, I owed the Justice Department, and she got the nerve to say something again the second time. God would not bend down to your businesses in your community with racial intent and don't want to change things. But let me tell you, God say, I'm going to start with change with me. What we're going to do, we're going to buy a big house and we're going to get a big gate on it. We're going to get a library built on there. And when my son come over, he's going to be able to pick up books. I'm going to have every damn book on that side of my house with a library. I'm going to buy a property with nothing on it, and I'm going to get a library book there. When I was down here with my kid, I told my kid power, focus, mentality. Yeah, he's bad, but I told him these things because he needs to know. He said one thing, Dad, I don't want to be controlled. What I tell you, never let the business, because they're going to try to control things and be racial, and our own black people is going to act some type of way. So, Governor Abbott, this is between me and you. Now, I message you, Governor Abbott, let's talk about this. Let's have that same person in the mall. Let's talk about how they don't got disability in there. Let's talk. I worked at 14 and 15 years old at Newman Smith. I was a stock at. We're not worried about Renee racist ass. Let's talk about what Big Lots told me and taught me in the furniture department. We ain't worried about Renee racist ass and Walmart. But I know something that my Big Lots taught me when I was 15, taught me how to build. Edward and them and all the rest of the team members at Big Lots in Carrollton, Texas, they taught me something when Walmart racists can, and then Renee gonna lie. No, you didn't check because after all of this time, they still want me here. Big Lots is different from Kroger's and any other business. When Sabina mom used to come in there and watch me when I was in school, stocking and doing all, we ain't worried about Renee. We ain't worried about Walmart. I know when I was 14, 15 years old, I was working in the furniture department back there towards Creekview Way. And I saw one of the ladies that I work with. She had like she didn't remember me, but she don't know that I saw her on the bus. She worked in the furniture department. I used to work with them and we used to build stuff together. At 14 and 15 years old, let's do this. But we ain't about to play this game. That's something we are not about to do. And I'm not about to bend down to any of them. Bend down to your racist business in that mall. Tell them let's come. They got no explanation for that. Tell them that come. But you laugh with them. And this is not about giving back. This is about what you stand for. This is about what you stand for. Me and that guy in Baltimore, you know what we argue about? I want to tell him. I want Governor Abbott to hear me. Where was that when I got paid? You know. But we the one, you think I had it easy? I meant what I told that civil rights. It came with racism. It came with everything. You know what they told him at DFW? I just sued DFW, right? Right? You want the smart cause you want to ask questions. Your community want to complain. Let's do this. Let's do this, Governor Abbott. Let's do this when your community have a word. Ticket to Work program lied to me. Social Security lied to me. Right? When I Googled it, Ticket to Work program got something. Oh, they don't got nothing. I was going through racism at 12, 16. Right? You want to know what? I want to know. You want to know since Joe Biden sit with Doug McMillan. You want to know what Russell and that black girl that work at Amazon, what she said now? You want to know what she said, Governor Abbott? Should you think I had it? Your community want to sit up there and complain? Want to sit up there and complain all the damn time and play innocent? Russell don't remember, but let me tell you, Russell, God remember. You dummy, you retarded, fuck New Orleans, right? Now talk about what was said at 12:16. Now talk about what was said. But Governor Abbott and your community don't know what it comes with, right? But they got the nerve to complain about something where things are not being treated fairly. I haven't had it easy, like I told the civil rights. And then Smart caught the DFW, they had jealousy. And the guy was already racist in the orientation. The white man that owns Smart carts. And you know what Miss Tammy said? They don't sound like Hubert. What y'all doing to him? You know what Miss Tammy said? I want Governor Abbott to hear me. Because Miss Tammy wanted me to go to another Ticket to Work program and see where, because this community and DFW got a problem. You know what Miss Tammy said? Get these racist piece of shit back their shirt. Get DFW back their shirt. I want to tell Governor Abbott what they did. Give they racist piece of shit back their shirt. We still have much more work that needed to be done. We ain't already talked about the Kroger. We got money for coming from Kroger's. This is what you want, you're going to get it. This is what you want, you get it. This is what you want, you get it. You ask for it. They want to complain about something. And they don't want to change. I would not bend down to you. You want to breadcrumb somebody. And no, baby, I'm worth more than that. But we are not out to play this with you. You know. And God is disappointed in you. God is disappointed in every legislator. You can like, hey, I like criticism. I like laughing on my thing. Come on, I like it. But God said we different from that, right? We different from that, right? I'm sorry for the hooping and hollering. It's passion, right? So you supposed to know about this world, but God say you play along with them. God is disappointed in you, legislators. God is disappointed in you. And I'm going to tell you that. God is disappointed in you and what you're standing for. God is disappointed in you and what you're standing for. You had let this go on for too long. This should have never happened. But God is disappointed in it. You say you know me, but you don't know me. We're going to talk about this on the civil rights. God said, tell the state of Texas, you say you know me, but you don't know me. I want Governor Abbott to hear me. You say you know me, but you don't know me. This is for Social Security. You say you know me, but you don't know me. God is disappointed in what you standing for, legislators. God is disappointed in you. I told you you're unworthy of your titles. God said you say you know me, but you don't. I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to send this to the FBI. I don't got no thing to hide. Come on, I don't got nothing to hide. I gave you I offer to bring everything. But when people take advantage, let me tell you something. When racism think you have no way out, I told Jeff and them, either they teach me or I walk off. They lied to me. I have no regrets. When racism think you have no way out, when they can take advantage of you, you want to take advantage of me, you hear me? I want the Texas businesses to know God is done with you. We asking for something. I didn't have time to talk because I told the Justice Department they stopped me from going to the Social Security office of what they did in Garland, Texas. So right now, we say we was going to play some music. Right now, I downloaded YouTube. We got free movies and movies. I'm going to sit up there and watch Twilight because Twilight is my favorite movie. I told people about the Seven Deadly Sins. I love Seven Deadly Sins. I love Twilight. I love Best of Me, Young Forever, Dawson Creek. Come on, guys, Charm. Hey, we love all this shit. Homeland is my best show, like literally. Like I fell in love with it. Like I know I just started watching Heartland, but I fell in love with the show. Like it reminded me, my band teacher in New Orleans used to always get on my ass. Either I'm taking symbols home, or I'm acting up in class, or I'm going behind the parade and hugging the horses and the police officer. So either way, they always used to. They turned fantasy wins into elementary school. So they used to always get on my behind about not staying in line and doing all of that. And we used to have always be in the beginning. So it started bringing up memories. It started bringing up memories for me. Like when I watched the show, it started actually bringing up memories. Like literally in New Orleans, my bad teacher, boy, look, they tell you to stay in line. I'm going by the police officers and over there, and I'm going to mess with the horses. He was, then I told you I had to stay in line. All right. Hey, hold up. Yeah. My bad teacher used to get on my ass about this, not staying in line and doing something like this, going before it. You know, we always got to look straight in the band. Nobody's not allowed to look forward. And sometimes I turn my head and look at the big screen. I never went to a football game in New Orleans, but I actually marched in the Superdome and saw my, on the left side, saw my face there in the Superdome. You know, he had this girl named Nisha. He had this girl who used to be in love with Lil Romeo. And I used to be friends with a girl named Utoka. I miss her like a mud. Me and her was best of friends. Nobody could mess with her. She used to go to Reed. She was at Fantasy Williams, and she used to go to Reed. Dexter. I used to talk to a girl named Dominique too. She had on glasses, and she had a twin sister. And Raquel, all the rest of them. And and I used to be like, man, this is a girl that loved Lil Romeo. And she used to just give me kisses because she loved him. And literally at Fantasy Week, every time we sit on the school bus, she just, yes, I don't need a girlfriend. And she said, Hubert, I love Lil Romeo and I want to, and she would just kiss me. On a Get Money style the way Hubert Sellers, Hubie a baby, Hubie, all of that. Hubie baby F, all of that. And man, I used to tell her like, hold up right fast. So, you know, I had to, one of the reasons I remember my friend breaking a drum and we had to sacrifice for that drum. I'm like, damn, he broke his drum and we had to wait through the parade. And I said, this give me a chance to get a rest. So I had to carry the broken drum and he had a drumstick. And people used to get on my butt like, is this kid in P? Say, I need you to listen. Listen to the beat. And we all talk about listen to the beat and we gonna listen to, and he tell me, and then he used to tell me if I'm right and just go. But he had no problem saying he would stop it. Yeah, but this is different from Dallas. This has nothing to do with band. So this is the thing with that situation. But I'm sorry, but this is how I'm feeling right now. And I'm sorry for the anger. I'm sorry. Hey guys, y'all talk to me on my social media more than anybody. And my little 13-year-old friend, they always get, hey, 14, they always get beat. Why you all that damn hooping and hollering? Where Ashley, and them and everybody at? Why you all that damn hooping and hollering on here? I hope they stand in school over there in different states. I hope they stand in school and stand out the way. Shit. Y'all better tell y'all mama to drop y'all at the movies in the mall and drop y'all off at somewhere at the arcade or something. Shit. If y'all gonna hang out, hey, neighborhoods and look who's. Yeah. Shout out to my teenager friends and everybody. Stay safe on. Like I want y'all to stay safe. I hope they in school and doing their thing. You know, yeah. Hey, but I know one thing when we was up in there, guys, when we was up in there, and one thing I respect about these kids on here And I hope y'all mama could come with me on the. I really they said some of you. We already know you had a little disability problem, and I promised them everybody in our community. I wish y'all mamas could come on that jet and y'all dads and y'all boyfriends, man. I just really wish that we could come on that jet together. My family, I just really wish because I got a better relationship with y'all on here than I got with Dallas of the community. And that's because of Yellow Breeze and them lying, and that's good. And like that's good. And I wish them the world. I wish I can give everybody the world that I communicating on here for keeping it real. And they get on my ass for sometimes. I wish I can give them the world. I wish I can give everybody, every kid that I talk on here, the world, man. Just give y'all a hand, y'all more. I was in church in the city the other day, and it reminded me of my little kid. When my little kid snatched his first 20 out of my hand and me at mine. And it reminded me of that. And I was telling my mama, like, and I had to tell my son, you don't do that. You got to say it nice. Like, you got to say it nice. Like, it brought back memories for my son. It brought back memories. And it really did bring memories. Like, when my son took mine, I said, you don't do that, son. You got to say it nicely. And, like, my son, that was his first 20. It was his first 20. So, you got to understand, like, I felt if my son he's over there with his mom because we parenting, but it made me feel like, oh, I remember having, and then she went to her friends and told her friends, and like, hey, I was like, hold up for a second. It doesn't remind me of my kid. It remind me of my, it's my, it remind me of my son. My son was like every time we brought him, when a kid they little happy. He was happy. Like you gotta understand. And he couldn't wait to go tell. And one of the things said to him, you gotta put the money in his book bag the next time. He's 4 years old, and you gotta put the money in his book bag. Then all right, I'll put it in his book bag the next time. So I put it in his book bag the next time. So I will put it in his book bag. Hey, I ain't trying to hit. Look, you gonna find a way. Hey, I'm paying money to keep my teeth glued in together. Fuck all that. Yeah, so that kid remind me. I gotta call my son today. We're gonna talk to him today because it actually remind me of my son. It remind me of my son, and I was like, hold up for a second. Like I was on the game, and he want to work every damn day. I say, I'm on the computer, and he talking about, look what you made me do. I say, look, you gotta listen to art and understand the game. And then we walking outside doing this, and he with the game system on my phone. And I told you, you gotta walk. You gotta walk and look. You just can't have your head down and playing on my phone and playing on my phone. And I told him that he meant my phone kind of cracked because of his bad butt. And I just got this phone. Like that's gonna cost me more right now. I should have got a cover. God damn it, I should have got a cover messing with that little nigga. So that's that. Hey guys, look, hold up. I'm right now. I can't really talk right now to y'all because this is for I'm messaging. I'm on YouTube right now with Governor Abbott. I'm doing this YouTube thing for things. So any conversation that's not discussing the things that's going on, I'm sorry. Yes, you could come, but not right now. All right, I'm gonna hold up. What's going on? I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed. Can't complain.
That's what's
I'm
up.
living.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you do rap, right? Hey, you do rap, right?
Yes, sir.
You in the I know you want to make it, man, but everybody got to know
Yes,
how to
sir.
do it the right way and shit.
I'm not even in the industry and shit. I just do this. I do it for fun type. You feel me? I got managers and stuff, but as far as signing to record labels and stuff, I already know how that go. I ain't.
That's what's
Nah,
up.
you feel me?
Get it how you get it, man. You gotta get it, man. I understand everybody
Yes,
having a
sir.
struggle.
Yes, sir. And that's all I speak is real. I speak real life facts. I don't cap it none of my rap. I ain't never cap ever, ever.
Hey, I'm from New Orleans and I came from Katrina. And people think I worked at this girl at U-Haul. You know how many people always think that you didn't been through nothing? And people
Exactly.
people always say that like, oh, he never been through nothing. And I had to confront a old work employee because they say I never been through nothing. And I came to Texas after before after Katrina happened, and I came with 20 pairs of clothes. So we just gotta listen to each other and hear each other struggle, man.
True that. That's the truth. That's the truth.
You know, I was
It's
in,
like I tell everybody, you feel me? I
yeah.
tell everybody straight up, you feel me? They like you said, they say you ain't never been through nothing. Then I tell them straight up, step into my shoes, let's find out.
You
Step
see,
into my shoes, let's see what goes on.
that's what
You
I'm
feel
talking
me?
about. Yeah,
You probably got stuff. You probably got stuff that you battling with yourself. You feel me? But like I tell them, everybody battling with something. It might not be big, but everybody battling with something.
yeah. And we gotta
Cause
be able
shit,
to
we
listen
ain't
to
coming.
each other.
We ain't coming this motherfucking world perfect, did we?
Nope.
Last time I checked, the only motherfucker that was perfect was the man above, and that's God. That's our
Yeah,
Lord. That's feel me.
yeah,
But tell them think again. Feel me.
yeah.
Read.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. So I stay in Texas right now, and you know I'm dealing with a lot of stuff with the MO3 and Yellow Breezy situation, where other artists are not getting heard, and other people are not getting heard.
See what I mean? Little bullshit like that. See what I
Yeah,
mean? Little bullshit like that.
yeah, man, and like I don't know what to say no more. Everybody deserves. They got enough money in America for everybody to make it.
Nah.
We just got to know how to come together.
And there's so many secrets. There's so many secrets that's coming out slowly. Little do they know. And I told everybody straight up. You feel me?
Yeah,
The generation now, I don't care what nobody say. The generation now is gonna see God
no,
come from heaven. I'm telling you,
yeah,
because if let's be for real. Back in the day, it was always the older ones passing.
yeah,
Now, now we got motherfuckers my age or younger that's passing. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. That
And
is
I
the
told
truth.
them, think about it. I kept telling them, think about it.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That's their fault. They don't think that shit real. They don't think that's real. That's their fault. Shit. That's what
Yeah,
they dumb ass.
yeah, that's true. You're right about that. We're right about that. You're right about the enemy could be anywhere. It's about spirit. It's about seeing your enemy
Yes,
in the
sir.
spirit. And you have to keep an eye on them even when they get closer to you. So you have
Yes,
to
sir.
know things.
True.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to, man, I didn't connect with so many people. I didn't connect with so many people in Dallas County and on different apps. And we talked to like people from Chicago, New York, and everybody. And we talked to people on about spirituality, spiritual stuff. So that was the most important thing where I had that great connection with. But right now, the enemy don't know. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to have your own label.
True that. KT, that's the truth.
I told him, look, I don't mind being in. I told him like people trying to introduce me to a gang. I don't mind being in there, but I have to do my research about a game.
Huh? I just bring them in. That's why I'm out here.
Gotta go.
Talking. No, go ahead.
Hey, I say they don't mind it. I told them it's so much going. What I was about to say, man. It's so much going on with a lot of stuff. But at the police mess with you, go to civil rights, man. At the police gonna mess with you and talk about police brutality, at police messing with you, you got the right to be on the sidewalk and everything. They can't mess with you unless you, and I had to deal with a court situation where police was forcing me across the street. Intimidating and forcing you across the street when you told them about the situation. So when y'all go to civil, one kid told me, one person on the block, he gonna say, you gotta record everything. No, you gotta have another friend that's on civil rights. I'm doing something right now to be on civil rights. So I told him that you gotta go to civil rights.